Hello everyone, welcome back to Kingdom's SMP, and look what I found in the bookstore. Really cute and cozy, but look over here. There's books. I don't know who put this, definitely not me. But take a look what the thing is. Look at their titles. The False Heir, and then 3 chapters. This whole franchise, damn. I want to have a read in the cafe. No, just the perfect place to read some good books. Whoa, it started raining as well, you guys. This is the perfect weather to just read some books. Am I right? Let's start with the first book, The Heir Who Never Was. There was a boy named Pastel. He arrived in this world through a mysterious rift in time, one that gathered rulers from countless timelines and kingdoms into a single age where they would coexist beneath the same sky. Though he remembered little of his former life, one memory remained clear. He believed himself to be the lost heir of Solaria, an ancient kingdom long forgotten to history. Driven by those memories, he devoted himself to restoring the kingdom he thought was his birthright. Yet, as time passed, a hidden truth revealed itself. The memories he carried did not belong to him at all. They belonged to another, a child who had taken his place long ago. The life of royalty he remembered was never his. In truth, Pastel had been born to a far humbler fate. But by then, Solaria had become more than a memory. It had become his purpose, and it is here that our story truly begins. That was pretty good. I think I want to read all of these now. I'm interested. Alright, first chapter, here we go. Echoes in Stone, Chapter 1. In the days leading up to the kingdom's final chapter, Pastel devoted himself to rebuilding Solaria. From dawn until dusk, he worked among unfinished towers and half-built walls. To many, it seemed he was rebuilding more than a kingdom. He was rebuilding a memory. Yet, with every stone he placed, uncertainty followed. Though he remembered Solaria, he could never determine whether those memories were truly his. When he asked about the kingdom, no one remembered it. Some had never heard its name, others believed it had never existed at all. Still, Pastel continued, brick by brick, tower by tower. And so he continued building, believing that somewhere within the kingdom's walls, the answer waited to be found. He did not yet realize that the truth would change everything. That's strange. He sounds certain at the same time not. It's like he remembers something nobody else does. I wonder what happened to him. Maybe this chapter has the answer. Chapter 2. The Mirror of the Present. Months passed and Pastel continued rebuilding Solaria. Day after day, he worked among unfinished towers and half-built walls. To those who watched him, it seems as though time itself had narrowed into a single purpose: build. Nothing else appeared to matter. The other rulers often questioned his devotion to a kingdom that nobody else remembered. They reminded him of the truth he had already discovered.
Pass. You've been at this for months.
Sandstone doesn't police itself.
Rebuilding an entire kingdom. Why?
Because it was supposed to be here.
And it wasn't. It was never here. You know the truth now about the switch. You grew up in the slums. And someone else lived a life meant for you.
He lived it well, I assume.
That doesn't bother you?
Oh, it sure does. The memories he carried were not his own. The life he believed belonged to him had been lived by another. The place he remembered had never been his. Pastel did not deny any of it. He knew the truth. Yet, knowing changed nothing. He continued to build. When asked why, he struggled to answer.
You don't have to prove anything to anyone, Pass.
I know, but if I stop, what do I have? I don't have the childhood that was meant for me. I don't have the palace I was born into. I don't even have the memories that belong to me. This is the only thing I can hold on to. At times, faint sounds drifted through the unfinished halls. Music, voices, celebration, echoes from a past that should not have existed. Then the sounds would fade, leaving only silence behind. With every passing day, the echoes grew harder to ignore. The boundary between memory and reality was beginning to fracture. So the memories weren't even his. If so, then why keep building? I think we should go downstairs for chapter 3 because why not? I hate getting wet. Let me in. Okay. This seat looks pretty cute, right? Okay, I'll sit here. Ooh, this next chapter looks pretty chaotic. I'm excited. Chapter 3: The Illusion of Peace. There was a morning when the world seemed almost complete, and for a brief moment, everything felt calm. Another day to build. A thought confronted him. Perhaps too much. Words repeated across unfinished plans. Those words appeared again and again, scattered throughout the kingdom like fragments of a thought that refused to leave. Pastel noticed, yet he did not question it. Instead, he accepted it. You know what? Just like the sign says, I'll just build. Just building. I'll just keep building, and everything will be fine. And still those words followed him. Just build. Until they became impossible to escape. The walls whispered them, the wind carried them, the kingdom itself seemed to breathe them. The command repeated endlessly until every sound began to blend together. Voices layered upon voices, hammering still, music, whispers, memories. Reality fractured beneath the weight of it all. Just build. This is my first build ever. Came silence.
Your Majesty!
The end. But that was a pretty epic story, don't you think? Well, thanks for the free books. I have books to store in my bookstore now, or maybe a potential library in the future. Darn, it's still pretty rainy out here. I guess I'll stay here because I don't really like getting wet.